Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Mass Effect 2. I'm the Mysterious JG, and as it happens, because I kind of let my Xbox 360 go idle while I ate dinner, and then kind of did some sort of chore type stuff. I, cycled through some laundry and all that, made up my bed. All sorts of exciting things, and Shepard's been staring at Thane for about an hour and a half now. I killed the sound on the TV. Yeah. Anyway.
I didn't know that Drell had many gods.
It's one of our older beliefs. Many embrace the Hanar and Kindlers now.
And of course, a lot of us are Scientologists.
The old ways are dying. There are so many ways to interpret one's place in the universe. Who needs the wisdom of our ancestors?
Not me.
The younger generations don't believe they can help us fathom genetic engineering, orbital strikes, or alien races.
Nah, they're probably right. So what's up? I didn't hear him mention the Hanar, but I know there's a connection between the Drell and the Hanar, but I don't actually remember him bringing it up.
The Drell live on the Hanar homeworld, don't they?
Yeah.
Yes. I know many think the Hanar are difficult to understand. It's just that they're very formal with those they don't know. We know them quite well. If you ever get close enough to a Hanar that they tell you their soul name, you would find them warm.
You know soul name, you sneaky monkey.
I thought that Hanar only let very close friends know their soul name.
Most of my commissions were for Hanar. I grew close to my regular contacts. Soul names tend to be poetic. A Hanar known for its cynicism might take a name that means illuminates the folly of the dancers.
They don't speak, do they? Of course they speak. What the hell are you talking about?
Hanar talk using bioluminescence.
Oh.
That's more of an obstacle than their politeness.
True. Many Drell have had their eyes genetically modified to perceive their higher frequency flashes.
Okay, basically, you can hear them swearing.
I can't tell the difference between a dark red and black, but I can see ultraviolet light as a silver color.
You're just pretty cool.
There's something else I'd like to talk about.
Ask.
Ask.
Have a few minutes to talk?
Certainly.
About something.
We haven't had a chance since I joined.
Well, yeah, you joined like
met you,
at the
you
end of
said
last
you were
video.
Yes. I thought you'd want to know more.
You nosy human
Don't have to worry
bastards.
about the rest of the crew. My illness is not communicable, even to other Drell. It's called Keprel syndrome.
What exactly is the problem?
I've got a bunch of Keprels in my blood vessels.
Most of us now live on Kaje, the Hanar homeworld. It's very humid and rains every day. Our lungs can't deal with the moisture. Over time, the tissue loses its ability to absorb oxygen. It becomes harder to breathe. Eventually, we suffocate.
Can't they do something about that?
Seriously, we got Mass Effect drives and shit.
Engineering program. They should be able to adapt us. The project has only been running for a few years. I don't believe my body will still draw breath by the time it bears fruit.
Then don't live on Kaji, or use breathers.
Drell have a close relationship with the Hanar. We rely on each other. The best we can do is keep our homes very dry inside.
Are you going to be alright until the end of the mission?
I should be fine for another 8 to 12 months. The more time I spend in humid environments, the faster it progresses. I think it's safe to say that by the time my body is incapacitated, we'll be victorious. Or dead.
I don't know, I got a lot of DLC.
Is there anything we can do here? Normandy has a state-of-the-art medical bay.
I could give you some dry toast.
Thank you. It's being attended to. If the finest medical minds in the Hanar illuminated primacy can't solve the problem, I doubt your ship's medic. Thank you for your concern. Trust me, this won't affect my performance.
You haven't met the Dr. Chakwas. She's awesome, man. Alright, so let's find out about their...
Freedom's Progress colony was once a typical Alliance settlement. But following complete communications blackout and its apparent destruction is now a lightning rod for anxiety and dread in the galactic human community.
I want to hear about this, yeah, this place.
The Drell homeworld of Rakana once teemed with life. Its arid plains home to spectacular insect and reptile analogs. But the Drell took to industrialization early. Did not realize the extent
they
of the
didn't listen to Al Gore
until it was too late. With their topsoil depleted and oceans too acidic to sustain life, Drell were situated for a massive population crash by 2025 CE. It was then the Hanar stepped in, mounting a large-scale rescue operation to bring Drell to the Hanar homeworld, Kaje. As wars erupted over what resources remained on Rakana,
In 2025, war was
die,
beginning.
Approximately 375,000 Drell escaped in the Exodus. To repay their debt, the Drell entered into an agreement with the Hanar, called the Compact. It states that the Drell
Called the Compact. It's this little handheld kind of openable mirror with powder puff that you can apply powder on yourself if you're, you know, a girl, and yeah. So interesting. So basically the Hanar saved the Drell from, you know, pollution and Captain Planet type stuff. And now they just kind of are happy to help the Drell out with, you know, whatever. I mean, the Hanar. With stuff. And that last little room that's black, or red, well, that's where the second to last squad mate's going to go. Not much point talking to Miranda until after we do a quest for her. I still haven't found the dang food that the chef wants. I hope it's in that fourth location, but I have my doubts, actually.
Shepard, need me for something?
Have you got a minute?
Can it wait for a bit? I'm in the middle of
Dang, Garrus.
Talk to you later, Garrus.
You're a stone cold bitch. He just has no interest in talking to us ever. I think if you're a femme shep, you get more dialogue with Garrus, but you know, obviously you have to be able to set up the romance. But we could go talk to. I don't have any interest in talking to Kasumi. I don't think Morden. Well, Tali, Morden, Grunt, Jack. I was gonna jump straight to another mission, but actually, I'm gonna record a little bit more tonight than I thought I was going to. Just putting off going to bed and inevitably waking up and going back to work. I tell you, it's hard to go back to work when you've been away for a while. It really is. Go away for a week. Like a Monday is always kind of like, oh, I have to go back into work. Oh, darn it. I only have a very short week. I guess part of what's eating me is that my first CPA review course is on Saturday, so I'm really only going to have a one-day weekend because it's an all-day class.
I need to get to Pragia, Shepard. Soon.
Oh, yeah.
I'll think about that. Meanwhile, I have to go.
Yep.
I forgot she actually did give us her loyalty mission. So it's just, Garrus hasn't given us a loyalty mission. He's mentioned what it's about, which is this guy who sold out his he had his own little team that he put together. Little team. It's needlessly condescending.
What's shielding done to your power grid balance?
Not much. With built-in capacitor subsystems, they have a surprisingly low draw.
Doesn't that mean the shielding boost wouldn't last long under fire?
True. They're built for hard, fast strikes, not firefights of attrition.
But yeah, eventually he's going to tell us that he wants to go after this dude. Unless he already did, and I just lost him.
What can I do for you?
Forgot all about it.
Have you got time to talk?
I really need to clean up this engine. Maybe later?
I'll let you work.
Dang.
Talk to you later.
Nobody wants to talk to Shepard. I was like, oh, I'm so lonely. It's kind of... It gets potentially pretty upsetting, too. This is a sci-fi game. I don't want to, you know, color myself here or other sci-fi fans, but sci-fi is a genre that's sometimes popular with the socially awkward, you know. I mean, nerds who have a hard time making friends, they love them some X-Men because it's a exciting science fiction, fantasy adventure story about a group of friends. And Mass Effect, same way. It's like you can go and talk to your crewmates, and I mean, the Mass Effect 3 has a DLC I haven't done yet. That's just basically, it seems like it's this one big long party where you get together with all the characters you've met over the course of Mass Effect. So if you don't have a ton of friends and you're trying to sort of enjoy pretend friendships with this game, it would be like one of those creepy dating sims from Japan, and the girls just keep rejecting you in the dating sim. Never played one of those, but I'm aware of their existence.
Oh, another dangerous alien aboard, Commander. Thanks. Why can't you collect coins or commemorative plates or something?
What do you think about the people we're picking up?
Well, about the ones you went out with last.
And that's Aid we've heard about a million times, but...
Not a stabilizing element, Commander. Zaid is like you, but takes checks. As long as it's not my money, we're good. It's just my opinion, though.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
I just wanted to hear you talking about Grunt. Alright, so I guess we'll go ahead and get started on another mission. Oh no, we gotta talk to Morden. Seems like it takes about an hour to do any of these missions, so I could get...
Morden requests to see you.
Oh, well, I was going to see him anyway, but...
I saw the reports on Horizon, Commander. What you did was amazing.
Yeah, I'm pretty
The
badass,
report
dude.
mentioned that Ashley Williams was there. How did that go?
I miss Ashley.
We've been through a lot. I wish we could have had more time together.
Do you have strong feelings for her?
Ashley's an incredible woman. I didn't like saying goodbye.
I'm sorry. Parting ways with someone so close is never easy.
Anyway, you just totally blew the chance to romance me there by not blowing her off.
I appreciate that, but I'll be okay.
Anyway, how may I help you, Commander?
That'll be all.
I'll be here if you need anything.
So you can get a romance going with Kelly for whatever reason. I mean, she's barely a character, but you can chat her up. I chose not to. Glad you're okay. I called in some favors. Terra Nova. Oh, a memorial to him. Okay, this is the chick from the DLC. Appreciate the help. Thanks for the help, big man. Dorian thing. Martin. It's Mr. Burns. Shepard. I need to show you. I forgot what you did for me the day those crazy biotics took me hostage. So yeah, a lot of the times, stuff that you do in the last game, the only impact is you get a message on your terminal. So it's like the weakest possible way of pretending that it actually matters. So Morden is probably going to give me his loyalty mission now, which is why he requested to speak to me. So I'm thinking if she ever tells me Garrus would like to see you, that probably means that I'm finally going to get his loyalty mission.
Shepard, important news. Know you're busy. Have to deal with the collectors. Planning attack. Too important to wait. Just receiving data. Still processing, analyzing likely scenarios. Not sure how to begin. Too much intel.
Begin at the beginning.
Talk? My work on genophage modification?
Yeah.
You stopped the Krogan adaptation to the genophage.
You jerk.
Part of a team. Scientists, all different types. Blood pack.
So it's like they made him responsible for the
last scene on Tuchanka might torture him, make an example. Recovering Malin would be a personal favor to me.
They know what you did last summer, Morden. Yeah, it's like they wanted to make him the scientist responsible for the genophage, and they kind of chickened out a little bit, because he's too monstrous. So he's responsible for having stopped an adaptation, as opposed to he actually created the original genophage.
Do you think they found out your team updated the genophage?
Unclear. No way to determine until we get to Tuchanka.
We'll go to Tuchanka and see if we can find your team member.
Appreciate it. My assistant, my student, want to see him safe. Malin last seen outside Urdnot territory. Scouts might have seen blood.
You say.
Talk to them or clan chief.
I wonder who the clan chief of the Urdnot clan might be. At any rate. So yeah, I guess it's not really a spoiler anymore. Tuchanka is the fourth and final location where we actually get to wander around and talk to people and not just be on a mission as soon as we get there. And now that we finally opened it up, the temptation to go there, because you couldn't go there before this, I don't believe. It's pretty strong. But, I'm gonna resist. After all, we've still got, recruitment stuff we could be doing. We could, hit the mass relay just to show you the map here, and as you can see, Krogan Demilitarized Zone is the location of planet Tuchanka, where we can help Morden. Minor spoiler, eventually we'll get a help grunt mission. It will also be on Tuchanka, which makes sense. It's the home planet of the, what do you call him? Krogan, and he's never actually been there. But then, of course, we got Ilium, which is planet of Asari, not their home world, just one of their worlds. And Omega, which is like the evil anti-Citadel, and the Citadel. I believe eventually when we get Garrus' mission, it's on the Citadel. And I think Thane's mission is on the Citadel too. So I'm trying to kind of do these in a way that involves the minimum possible traveling around. Helping Jacob is just, no matter what, we have to go off someplace where there's nothing else going on in the story for that. But I believe if we recruit the Justicar, I think that is going to lead to I think once we do that, it probably means that we get the option of doing the mission, which sends the game into sends the main story into point of no return territory, the next required plot mission after getting the Justicar. But there's a whole lot of optional stuff to be done in this game. And even when we do that mission, it doesn't mean that the game's over. There's still another optional, there's still another required mission after it, but we need to get all the ship upgrades if we want to actually, you know, like win. Alright, so let's bring our new Drell friend with us, and Morden hasn't done anything for a while. Oh man. I thought Shepard was going to have 4 points to spend. Maybe he's only getting 1 per level now. Oh, but Morden can power this shit up all the way. So we want heavy incinerate. This advanced plasma round melts or burns nearly anything it hits. Or we want incineration blast. The splash zone on this plasma round is increased, allowing you to scorch multiple targets. So a radius of 3 meters. Does less damage. I like the splash damage though. He's got throw, warp, and Drell assassin. Well, as ever, let's max out the passive one first. Shredder ammo. Does additional tears through soft targets. Okay, so unshielded organics. Basically, it does extra damage to the weakest enemies that you're gonna fight. But still, some guys have a lot of health. Maybe a Drell marksman gains anatomical expertise and unerring aim, increases weapon damage beyond its already extraordinary level. Or he's got more health. I'm gonna go with weapon damage as ever. Boost his throw, and then warp does causing for Mass Effect field damages enemy targets and stops health regeneration. I like warp better than throw for whatever reason. Not gonna have enough points to max out either of them anyway. I'll let you carry along your silly. Oh, you don't actually have it. I thought he would be carrying along the silly collector rifle. Okay, so we're back. Concierge just standing around, ready to repeat all of her dialogue from before.
Nostastra has recently received an unexpected visitor in the form of a rare Justicar calling herself Samara. Samara denied our request for an interview, leaving us in the dark about what brought a Justicar.
Are you shorting prefabs?
What a bitch.
Why not? I did it after Eden Prime. Paid for new exosuits for my kids.
You're insane.
Insane in the membrane. So there was.
On prefabs after these human colony attacks. They're going to see
there was someplace to talk to Morden. Ah, different Vista.
Sorry, building structure resembles hive. Tall buildings filled with drones. Curious social dynamic. Many queens competing for hive leadership. Odd queens around the sun. Unfamiliar. Reminders of old fertility contract negotiations.
Getting horny, huh?
I spent the last 2 years here. I had a purpose, a goal. Now that I've accomplished it, something occurs to me.
Yeah, why did you kill that lady anyway?
Time, I never looked at the horizon. It is spectacular.
Yeah, pretty cool.
There we go. Run away, bastards.
Yeah, he is kind of gross.
By the shipload. Whereas your stock just fell like it was in a high gravity environment.
Damn it!
Damn it all, chow, chow. Anyway, I was reminded looking at the beautiful view of Ashley talking about dancing around in a tinfoil dress. Oh, hey, this guy. We have stuff for him now.
What is it? I'm in the middle of an important call.
I found your shit.
I overheard you talking. Is this the data you're looking for?
That's not the data you're looking
Corrosive
for.
Generational Archive. You found it. Thank you. My whole family has been worried. That data is irreplaceable. I didn't think I'd get it back from Nasana's corporate building.
Why does this matter?
Why is this data so important anyway?
It's a genetic history for the entire corrosive family. It's used for high-level reproductive negotiations. It would be like a human pedigree, I suppose. Without it, you're bargaining from a greatly weakened position. Losing this would have hurt my family for generations, maybe even destroyed it.
We'd have been killed by elves.
If this data is so important,
Oh,
why didn't you have backups?
We did.
You know, shut up,
Our
human.
rival family introduced a computer virus, and our techs were sloppy. The virus destroyed all our data. I just spent
it's
a
like
fortune
Mafia.
getting the data recovered and reconstructed when Nasana went crazy. We live in a world of infinite data redundancy. To lose something so important because of one crazy Asari?
There's your data. I hope it helps your family.
You have no idea, human. I don't know who you are or how you got it, but thank you. Here, for your trouble.
Yeah.
Blessings be upon you. You've certainly blessed us.
Touches your junk. So I got experience and some Paragon and credits. I thought there was other people that I was gonna... There's other people I wandered around and talked to who didn't... Oh, there's Tana again.
Excuse me.
You wanna go on that
know
mission
I can
again?
call Serena?
She's not here anymore. Oh, you're the one she was helping out. She took a job off-world. Didn't say where.
Didn't
she
say
gave me
when.
something for you. Looks like a message.
I'll listen to it later.
Oh, sure. See ya.
Listen to it now. I was lying. Delete recording? Why?
Hey, Shepard. I was on my way to a new life when the new burst arrived. The bitch is dead. I
Long
assume
live
that
the
means
bitch.
your friend is alive and he finished his job. Tell him if I ever see him, I'll buy him a drink.
So why would you want to delete that without listening? I mean, it's not really important game-changing stuff, but... Well, whatever. Alright. This video is slightly short. We would have time, I think, for, left.
Hey, we're friends.
Can't
I've
talk.
never called you that. No, but you're thinking about it. You think it was easy growing up?
I totally lost what I was saying, sorry. But so yeah, we'll talk to Daria. You know, from the hit MTV cartoon. It's been off the air for a really, really long time now.
Can I help you with something?
I'm looking for an Asari warrior named Samara.
Warrior.
Wait, why?
Good
Do you have a
press.
problem, or did she kill somebody already?
Look, I just want her to kill people for me.
Relax. I just need to speak with her.
Relax, warrior.
Good. Samara's the first Justicar I've seen on Ilium. If I'm lucky, things will stay peaceful. She went to the commercial spaceport a few hours ago. If you want to get there, the pedestal on that balcony will summon a cab. Just be
Sweet.
polite when you meet her. Justicars embody our highest laws, and they usually stay in Asari space. She's not used to dealing with aliens.
Is Samara really that dangerous?
Yep.
If you follow the laws, you've got nothing to fear, and a Justicar would die without hesitation to protect the innocent.
They're kind of weird.
But their code orders them to stop lawbreakers, with lethal force in most cases, and everyone skirts the law somehow on Ilium. If someone tried to bribe her, she'd be obliged to gun them down as a matter of honor. I'm hoping to avoid that.
Yeah. She's a bit of a nut.
Why are you worried about other species coming into contact with her?
She reproduces like
If
crazy.
a Justicar kills an Asari, none of us questions it. But if she killed a human, do you think the Alliance would understand her actions and respect her authority?
Respect
You
her
can't even
authority?
figure out your own religions. It's a big
Hey.
diplomatic incident just waiting to happen.
Did the term political shitstorm mean anything to you, Shepard?
Tell me about the Justicars.
They're a
Do they transform into
They give up
Voltron?
their families and possessions to
Or is
follow
that the
their
Just
code.
Alliance?
Most of them are on some lifelong mission, but they'll always stop to deal with any injustice they encounter.
I really don't like
which
them.
can be a problem. In some ways, they're a lot like the Spectres, undertaking personal missions.
Spectres are authorized by the Council. Who do Justicars represent?
They own
What?
themselves.
That's like, I don't know, a good human metaphor. They represent their code, our code. It's
They're the
closer
code
to a
breakers. They're
religious
Chris
group
Jericho's
than
new
a
finisher.
legal branch. No law-abiding Asari would question a Justicar's orders. Nobody becomes a Justicar for personal gain. And they die before breaking their oaths.
I'm looking for Samara.
Like I said,
Yeah, I know that.
Spaceport. You can hail a cab at the pedestal on that balcony over there.
Don't know if you can just go to the... if you have to do it through this dialogue or what, but... anyways. So, I guess it's time to end the mission here, or the video, and, we'll start the mission proper next time. We're heading off to the mission. I might have a little bit of... you can wander around and talk to people, but it's going to be an area that we can't re-access once we finish the mission. So, next time, folks, I'll get our dudes lined up, and we'll go try to find Samara the Justicar on the Mysterious JG. I want to thank you guys very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.